Hello, my dear audience, and today I am going to present to you guys the Forest Charlotte. Okay, and doing the Omen's Void 11 floor with our Forest Charlotte. Even though she is a 4-star net servant, she is really a viable unit. Okay, why? Because it's really hard to build her up, and it really takes a lot less resource than compared to 5-star net servants in order to awaken her. Okay, and finally I have really been able to awaken her to the 5th awakening, and give her the best gears out there. And looking into the info section right now, her CP is about 23,908, which is even more than, way much more than my Fire Zeta, which is about 19,945, right? Yes, that's a lot of difference, guys. That's a lot of difference. But the problem is, but the thing is that the damage of the Forest Charlotte and that of Fire Zeta is kind of same. Okay, when I'm gonna do it, you guys are gonna notice that the damage will be pretty same. Even though like my Forest Charlotte, it's about like the attack is about 9,000. No, that's 10,000. 1300, guys. 10,000, 1300 attack. Okay, that's with the Forest Charlotte. And with Fire Zeta, that's about 8,000. No, that would be 9,000 actually. About 9,300 something. 9,300 something. So basically, the attack of my Charlotte is way much more better, right? And she's already in the 70 stage, transcendent. Transcendent level 5 and awakening level 5 as well. So let's try to do the Omen 11 floor with her. Okay, so just to show you guys on how viable this unit really is. Okay, for a Charlotte, if you guys really don't have really good servants right out there, you can actually depend upon the Forest Charlotte to actually deal a lot of damage in the Omen's Void 11 floor, so that you can actually keep on farming a very good gear, especially that necklace and ring from the Omen Void 11 floor, right? So let's do the battle. So you must also notice that like I have included Fire Spiegel in the team. The Fire Spiegel will be allowing me to boost the damage of the Fire Charlotte by 120% more, additional 120%. So that's a lot of damage. Just look at that damage, guys. Just gonna look at this damage. 1.37 million damage. 1.37 million damage. That's a lot of damage, guys. That's a lot of damage. So let's see what's gonna happen. And yes, okay, and let's just stick on to this one. Yes, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, there we go. 1.37 million damage. Yes, 1.37 million damage with the Fire Spiegel with his first skill, right? And the the combo right over there. Now let's just try to finish him off with the the ult right over there. Nearly done. Yes, even though my Smile is dead, the Omen is dead as well before even he can use his final skill, right? Yes, okay, it's not really that good, but damn, look at it. 19,974. Wow. Like, you want to farm gold? This is the place where you want to do it. This is the place where you want to do it, guys. Just look at it here. Just look at it here. Oh my god, 19,000. Damn, that's a lot of gold in no time. So you can actually do it right over here. Yes, I did some of the manual clicking over there, but you really don't need to farm a lot in the 11th floor because it's really limited up to the ring and the necklace only. The best place to farm for the gears is actually 10th floor, okay, where you can get the majority of the gears. That's how it is. And now just for the sake of this video, let's try to compare and contrast between the Fire Zeta and the Forest Charlotte. Okay, so let's try the Fire Zeta. How much will be the damage that will be done by the Fire Zeta? Okay, as you can see that like there is Fire Blavatsky. With the help of Blavatsky, my Fire Zeta can actually increase his attack by 100%, right? So it's a fair game. It's a fair game. Okay, His attack is boosted by 100%. We will be using the fastest skill of fire spiegel that will give about level 7 of attack boost, right? And then let's see how much of damage our fire Zeta is gonna do. And we are fighting against a dark opponent, so there will be no elemental advantage or disadvantage for fire Zeta and for Charlotte. So just look at that damage. Okay, that is about 1.32 million damage, guys. 1.32 million damage. Please note that. Okay, please note that. And right over there, please note that, because it's really gonna be important. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, there we go, right over there. And now is this good? No. Okay, that's only 5,000, right? So let's try to retry it again, but this time instead of the fire Zeta, we are gonna take for Charlotte. And another thing that you really need to notice is that the passive, okay, the team passive of the fire Zeta is attack of fire allies increases by 52% at all regions. That's a whopping 52%. Okay, you also need to consider that in the damage output. Okay, and now when we are using the forest Charlotte, that's about attack of the forest allies increases by 37% only compared to the 52%. Now let's see how her damage will scale up. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, come on for Charlotte. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And yes, so we can see that level 7 of the attack boost. And now just look at the damage. 1.37 million damage, guys. 1.37 million damage. Fire Zeta was able to do about 1.32 million damage, right? And Forest Charlotte was able to deal 1.37 million damage. Okay, so now we are gonna compare and contrast in a while. That's good. There was the combo. Yes, and then done. Okay, so let's review between the Forest Charlotte and the fire Zeta. So let's get into the servant selection, the servant inventory, which will be right over here, servant. And you can see that my forest Charlotte is way much more better than the fire Zeta right now. So obviously she has a little bit more damage compared to the fire Zeta. Look at the CP of my forest Charlotte. That is about 23,908. Okay, that's nearly 24,000 CP. Okay, and a total of about 10,000, right? 10,300 something. Okay, and for the forest fire Zeta, that's about 19,900, or let's say 20,000 CP only. So there's nearly about a 4,000 CP of difference, whereas my fire Zeta is gonna have an attack of about 10,000. No, not 10,000. That's about 9,000. Hey, my math. That's 10,000, right? I mean, hey. Oh my god, my mathematics. Okay, that's about 10,000, guys. 10,100 something, right? 10,100 something. And this one is also about 10,300. Okay, the attack is nearly about the same. Okay, nearly same. Okay, the thing is that the both units are nearly having the same type of attack, even though my fire Zeta is having lower attack and lower CP. Forest Charlotte, fire Zeta is kind of keeping up the pace with the Forest Charlotte. Okay, and I wanted to show the difference that just with the level 64 of our fire Zeta, he is already able to match up the damage, nearly able to match up the damage with the Forest Charlotte. Okay, so that's how it is, guys. I mean, 5-star nats are 5-star nats, 4-star nats are 4-star nats. Okay, meanwhile, obviously it's really hard to get a copy of the Forest I mean like Fire Zeta, right? I mean like I was really lucky to get the 2 copies of Fire Zeta, so that's why I was really able to max out, I mean like to get him up to like, you know, 60, like second transcended stage, okay, to level 64 right now. But for Charlotte, it's really easy to get her copies. As long as you are doing the epic summon stone summonings, you will be getting for Charlotte here, for Charlotte there, you know, like no problem. And there are times that this game has also released you know, the mass invasion of the Forest Charlotte, and I was really able to get a lot from there as well. So there are so many ways to get Forest Charlotte in this game, guys, and then you can easily build her up. So if you guys really don't have a very dependable DPS servant, then you can actually resort to a 4-star net, Fire Charlotte, Forest Charlotte, Water Charlotte, okay, like those kind of Charlotte, elemental Charlottes, in order to replace or replenish your DPS servant. Until that time, when your 5-star net servants are way too much built up, so that they can deal a heavy or massive amount of damage, and then you can actually pass the baton to your 5-star net servants. But till then, your 4-star net servants are gonna do fine as well, as they really require less resources to awaken, right, compared to the 5-star net servants, because 5-star net servants really take a lot of materials and resources. It's really expensive. And when it comes to the 4-star net, you can easily transcend them to the max level, okay, because you can easily get their dupes, and then also you can awaken them to the max, because the resources like Supreme Magic Stone and the Greater Magic Stone in cost is really low that compared to the 5-star net servants. Like let's say for the Forest Anko, right, I mean like Fire Anko, just look at that, guys. To get the 5th awakening, I need to have 90 Fire Supreme Stone and 90 Supreme Magic Stone, guys. Just look at here. Oh my god, that's a lot of Magic Stone right over there. But how about if my servant is a 4-star net and I want to max him out, okay? For the 5th awakening, it just requires about like half, okay? 45 Fire Supreme Magic Stone and 45 what do you call this, Supreme Magic Stone, and the 45 Supreme Firestone, okay? So these are, you know, like it's really low, and you can easily build them up, okay? So yes, 4-star net servants are pretty useful when you really don't have a countable or dependable 5-star net servant for the meanwhile. But when you have already started to, you know, like bring up your 5-star net servants, and then they start to become really strong, you can actually pass the baton, okay? You can actually make them your core DPS servant. But till then, 4-star net servants are gonna really just do fine. And as you could see that, like, I was really able to kick that Omen 11 floor easily with my Forest Charlotte, okay? So this is how it is, guys. This was just a showcase for Forest Charlotte, and also at the same time you know, like a comparison between the Fire Zeta and the Forest Charlotte in terms of how they really prefer in terms of star level difference, grade difference, origin difference, okay? This is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Damn, this video was really long, and yeah, so many contents, guys. And please leave your views and opinions in the comment section below about this video. How do you feel about it? And see you guys in the next video.